in the again, the World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot. Every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths. Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. And off we go from Soldier Field. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. What? They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
1st and 10.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
3rd and 11.
What is up?
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak going to put it up right away. This one is caught by Turpin. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He's got that complete to Turpin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Dayo Odeyingbo getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. His pass right side, caught by Lamb. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's Edwards. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
What's up? Vegas!
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
That's good.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Cowboys' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
What is it? Hold on!
They run once more with Edwards. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
That's a 31-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
To the right side, caught by Burton. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards. Complete to Luther Burden. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches.
21-yard line.
What is up?
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to Soldier Field after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Ready?
On 2nd down, and it's Edwards. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. So they're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick 1st down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
A gain of 2.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have the Cowboys 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st down, Dallas.
On the play fake, Dak. A throw right side is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmunds. And the Bears have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Back to throw is Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Dallas first down.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Dak can throw it here on first down. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Second down, Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cowboys.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterbacks move.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Gervon Dexter in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Here we go.
On second down, it's Dak. He's going to air this one out. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Holston Loveland. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll stop the clock, 24 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. He'll go right back to Loveland. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. On second down, it's Williams. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
We're going to 54. Right. Yeah.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Left side, punt by Lamb. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
We're going to 53.
On the option, here's Williams. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
24-yard gain.
That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Dak to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
Sanders. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Throwing is Prescott. Flush to his right, and he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
46.
3rd and goal for Prescott. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop.
It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. off play action. Here's Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
What is on?
Edwards now on first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
A 51-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will tie the game at 3 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Devontae Turpin on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Boys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Prescott on first down. Into the hands of Pickens. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 22 now, here's second down and 7. Now Prescott. Now screen set up for Blue. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To Jaden Blue. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's into the hands of Turpin. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Again, Prescott to the air. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's a big play when they needed it the most. To gain of 43 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab, really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Williams trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Now, 2nd and goal. One more time for Williams. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Ready, sir.
A play fake. Now Williams on the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Right-handed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. I had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And the Cowboys are right back in this one.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Yeah!
Pistoled out for Prescott. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
And when they needed to come up with a play the most, Mike, this defense delivers. They desperately needed to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they've got a shot.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Now a screen set up for Edwards. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here comes 2nd down.
What is going on? Let's go!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. A run with Swift. Into the secondary, past the 40. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What is it on? Here we go.
Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, it's Williams. That's out left and complete to Burden. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here is first and goal.
Let it go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears open the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
Bears 10. Cowboys 6. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute. And they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one in the win column for the Bears. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve of these. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave.
Yeah, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot on my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8. You know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna start and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach. He passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 7